Okay, a lot of you have been asking, why do they drink strawberry juice instead of blood? What's with the chanting? And how are they just fine in sunlight? So today, I'm breaking it all down and giving you some juicy strawberry vampire lore. Hi, I'm Emily Brundage and I create cartoons for a living. Over the past decade, I've pitched and sold 8 original animated shows. Most recently, I created my own original animated show, Goldie, for Apple TV. It's been nominated for 2 Emmys, including Best Writing. Strawberry vampires don't drink blood. Instead, they drink strawberry juice.
Yeah, she drank the juice!
In Strawian,
where the strawberries are plump, the air is sweet, and the people are always laughing.
Strawberries aren't just food, they're energy. The riper the fruit, the stronger the power. The more sour,
But then, the sour grumpires came.
the weaker it becomes. So everything in their world revolves around growing, harvesting, and preserving the best possible strawberries. If you've seen the show, you've probably noticed the chanting. Like when they go,
Strawberry, strawberry, drink the juice, spell with power!
Stop.
and that's not just for fun. In Strawian culture, chanting is how the juice gets activated. And the more voices you have, the stronger the effect.
Strawian, Strawian, bold in spirit, very bright. Let the juice flow strong tonight.
So yes, chanting does make the juice more powerful. Think Popeye with spinach, or Mario with power-ups. At a certain age, strawberry vampires go through a coming-of-age transformation, known as bathood. It's basically puberty, but weirder. It's not just physical, it's cultural. It marks the moment you're expected to understand your identity and your power. So don't be surprised if Franny starts sprouting little bat wings at some point. Strawberry vampires speak Strawian, an ancient language passed down for generations. It's closest to Hungarian, but not quite. Some key words are Ruza, means juice or life force. Sarajuza, that means sweet juice. And Grumjuza, that means sour juice. That's what we don't want. And then you have Batul, that means to transform into bat.
I will not turn into bat. I will not turn into bat. I will not.
And Brakul, that's the coming of age ritual. And then you have chants like Sara, Sara, Juza, Va, and that means sweet juice, rise. And Batul, Batul, musht, that means transform into a bat, now. Unlike traditional vampires, strawberry vampires can go in sunlight.
How's it doing? It is being weathered today, huh?
That's because the juice they drink actually protects them. It helps ripen inside their bodies, strengthening their power. And while I'm on vampire tropes, let me just say they do have reflections because they're still physically present. Garlic can't kill them, but they do hate it because it just overwhelms their senses. And they can eat human food, but it contains no nutritional value.
More cheeseburgers!
Only strawberry juice does that. Every Strawian family has a juice cellar. It's where they store and age their strawberry juice. It's kind of like they're always preparing for the apocalypse, except for them, it's just everyday survival. There are also goat bats like Glarn, part goat, part bat, and completely unpredictable. They've got tiny horns and little wings that serve no real purpose, apart from looking cute. Then there are berry weevils, which are small fuzzy creatures that live in the fields. They're kind of hideous, but incredibly helpful. They pull weeds, tend the soil, and keep the crops healthy. And as for pests, there are juice moths, glowing insects that gather around sweet or rotting fruit at night. Thankfully, the berry weevils eat them, so everything sort of balances out. And one more thing. My book, A Guide to Developing Animated Shows, walks through the development process step by step. It's a comprehensive resource you can come back to again and again. You can also follow the journey of my one-woman indie studio, Little Tuffy, and read chapters from my next book, A Guide to Writing Animated Pilots, on my Substack. If there are any questions about Strawberry Vampires or the world of the show that I haven't answered and I can answer, let me know in the comments. And if you want to see more of this world and help bring the next episodes to life, we're currently running a Kickstarter to fund 2 more Strawberry Vampire episode animatics. We're already over halfway there, which is kind of amazing.
Maybe Franny is cool.
But we still need help to cross the finish line. As of now, there are only 16 days left to go. So if this world speaks to you, if you love Franny, you can support it at the link below. Okay, real talk for a second. If you've made it this far into the lore video, I'm guessing you get what Strawberry Vampire is. You get the tone, the world, the weird little emotional core of it. And that means you're exactly the kind of person I want to talk to right now. Because here's the situation. We are currently 59% funded on Kickstarter, and we have 15 days left to raise the rest. And I just want to be really clear about something. There is no studio behind this. There's no network quietly funding it in the background. There's no safety net. This only happens if you make it happen. That's just the reality of doing something independently like this. If the Kickstarter funds, we get to make the next episode, and maybe even a third one. We get to keep building this world, these characters, this story. If it doesn't, we don't. And that's hard to say out loud, but it's true. What I've been trying to do with Strawberry Vampire is make something that feels a little different. Something that's funny and strange and cozy, but also actually means something. A story about being from somewhere else, about trying to belong, about holding on to who you are, about figuring out where you fit. And I really believe there's space for that kind of show right now. But the only way it exists is if it's supported directly by the people who want it to exist. So if you've been watching, if you've been enjoying the shorts, if this world has stuck with you even a little bit, I'm asking you to be part of it. You can back at $10, you can jump in at the $25 Juice Club, you can go higher if you want. Every single pledge genuinely moves us closer to this happening. We are so close to tipping this into something real, but this is the moment where it either happens or it doesn't. And I would really, really love to make more of this for you. So the link's in the description. Thank you so much for watching and for being here.